Welcome to Now Trending. In this video, we're going to talk about 10 interesting facts about Joe Biden you probably never knew. But before we get started, make sure to like this video and subscribe to Now Trending for more trending videos. And if you have a video you'd like to see in the future, let us know in the comments down below. Now, on to the video. Joe Biden has been in the public spotlight for nearly half a century, having first been elected to office in 1972. He's no stranger to American voters, who elected him as the 46th President of the United States in November 2020 after 36 years in the United States Senate and 2 stints as Vice President under Barack Obama. The father of 4, Hunter, Ashley, and late children, Bo and Amy, is as well known for his landmark career legislation, including the 1994 Violence Against Women Act. He's often the subject of viral memes about his perceived bromance with Obama or the signature avatar glasses he's worn since he was a lifeguard in the 1960s. Here are 10 additional facts about the president that you may not be aware of. Number 2. Joe was able to overcome a childhood stutter. Biden claims he was bullied mercilessly as a boy in Scranton, Pennsylvania because of a debilitating stutter. In a 2008 speech to the American Institute for Stuttering, he said, "I can think of nothing else that has ever stripped me of my dignity as swiftly, as profoundly, and as thoroughly as when I stuttered in primary school." In his 2008 memoir, he talked about how a nun teacher mocked him, calling him Mr. Biden, prompting him to walk out of class one day. His mother, Catherine Finnegan Biden, later addressed the instructor, telling her, "If you ever speak to my son like that again, I'll come back and rip that bonnet off your head." Ooh. Biden has stated he overcame his stutter by reading and reciting Irish poems in front of a mirror to monitor and control his facial deformities. He can still recite long parts of Irish poetry from memory to this day. Number 9. He was a standout football player in high school. Biden, who played wide receiver and halfback for the unbeaten Acmere Academy football team in 1960, was a leading scorer on the elite Catholic school's undefeated football team. In November 2020, one of his teammates, Michael Fay, told the New York Times he was the man who was the main pass catcher. Throwing the ball was nearly a sin when we were seniors in 1960. But in 8 games, he caught 7 or 8 touchdown passes, which was a lot back then. Biden's former coach, E. John Walsh, praised him as one of the best pass receivers I had in 16 years as a coach. Number 8. He has 2 canine companions. Champ and Major, Biden's 2 German Shepherds, join him and his wife, Jill Biden, in the White House. Major was rescued from the Delaware Humane Association as a puppy by the Biden family in 2018. Champ, who was named by their grandchildren and is now 12 years old, has already spent time at the White House visiting the family in Washington, D.C. during his tenure as vice president under former President Barack Obama. Champ and Major may have a kitty roommate in their new home, following Biden's indication that she'd love to get a cat. Number 7. He's a car enthusiast. As a wedding gift, Biden's father, Joseph Biden Sr., a former car dealership manager, financed the green 1967 Corvette Stingray, which the president still drives. As a Christmas present, his boys had the engine restored. In an August 2020 Twitter video, Biden said, "Nothing but amazing recollections. I think about my father and Bo every time I walk in. Oh my God, could my father drive a car?" Biden, according to Politico, is still a true gearhead who gets car and driver alerts on his phone. Number 6. He's a devoted Catholic. Biden, who keeps Bo's rosary in his pocket and attends Sunday Mass regularly, is the United States' second Catholic president after John F. Kennedy. He included the Catholic song On Eagle's Wings during his November 2020 presidential victory address, which he stated was important to his family and his late son Bo, who died of brain illness in 2015. "It encapsulates my faith, which I feel also supports America, and I hope that I can offer some relief and comfort." Before delivering verses from the song, he informed the audiences, "And he'll carry you on the breath of dawn, raising you on eagle's wings, make you glow like the sun, and he'll hold you in his palm." Number 5. In a hospital, he was sworn into the United States Senate. Following the death of his first wife, Neela, and 13-month-old daughter, Amy Biden, in a vehicle accident in December 1972, the newly elected United States Senator was inaugurated into office in January 1973 at the bedside of his sons Bo and Hunter, who were severely injured in the tragedy. Biden, then 30 years old, was one of the youngest senators elected, though he had considered resigning after the tragedy. He was eventually persuaded to reconsider by Majority Leader Mike Mansfield, and the Senate passed the resolution allowing him to be sworn in at the Delaware hospital. Despite this, the then single father pledged to leave if Senate duties took too much time away from Bo and Hunter. "They can always get another senator," Biden added, "but my boys can't get another father." Number 4. Biden ran for president 2 times before becoming president. In 1987, Biden ran for president for the first time, but dropped out later that year. His campaign had been dogged by controversy at the time, following the release of a video of Biden giving a speech at the Iowa State Fair, in which he quoted UK Labour Party leader Neil Kinnock without citation. In 2008, he stated of plagiarism claims. When I stopped trying to explain to everyone and I thought it through, the burden rested completely on me. Perhaps the reporters accompanying me had seen me repeatedly thank Kinnock, but it was Joe Biden who failed to credit Kinnock during the state fair debate. He then competed for the Democratic presidential nomination, but dropped out after finishing 5th in the Iowa caucuses. In August of that year, the then Senator Obama announced Biden's addition to his ticket. In November 2020, Biden and his running partner, Kamala Harris, were elected to the presidency and vice presidency respectively in his 3rd presidential campaign. Number 3. He had weekly dinners with President Obama. During his time as vice president, both Biden and Barack Obama would get together for weekly meals. Obama and his vice president agreed as part of their collaboration that he would always consult his vice president before making a major decision. According to the New York Times, Biden pledged his allegiance in return. According to his friend and advisor, Ted Kaufman, Biden stated, "You make a decision and I will follow it to my death." Obama referred to his decision to choose Biden for vice president as the single best decision he made before leaving office in 2016, and he gave him the Presidential Medal of Freedom. 2. He shouts and screams for ice cream. I'm not a drinker, I'm not a smoker, however I consume a lot of ice cream. In 2016, Biden spoke about his well-documented favorite food. In April 2020, Eater reported that his presidential campaign had spent $10,000 on ice cream as gifts to campaign donors. Several of Biden's 7 grandchildren featured in a pre-recorded video discussing his passion for the frozen dessert during the virtual 2020 Democratic National Convention. He's always eating ice cream, says the narrator. He hides his Breyers chocolate and vanilla tubs so grandma doesn't see. Number 1. Chariots of Fire is his favorite film. The president informed Katie Couric in 2008 that his favorite film was the 1981 British historical sports epic Chariots of Fire. The trouble is, there's a place where personal fame and glory are put ahead of ethics, he explained. To me, that's the mark of true heroism, when someone does something like that. One of Biden's favorite parts in the film is when one of the key runners refuses to race on Sunday because of his religious views. So that's it for today. What do you think of our video? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video and would like to hear more from us, subscribe to Now Trending and turn on notifications before you go. Thanks so much for watching. We'll catch you in the next one.